Last week, I asked ChatGPT a simple question. What's the best project management tool for a marketing team? It gave me 3 recommendations, explained why each one was a good fit, and I signed up for one in under 5 minutes. I never opened Google. I never saw an ad. And I never clicked on a single search result. Now, here's the part that should worry every company. If your business wasn't one of those recommendations, you didn't just lose a click, you didn't exist. And this happens millions of times every day across ChatGPT, Perplexity, Gemini, and both Google's AI overviews and AI mode. I had what I needed in record time, but I wanted to know exactly why were those specific brands being recommended. What I found caught me completely off guard because what was appearing had almost nothing to do with traditional SEO ranking signals. So in this video, I'll show you how AI actually decides which companies to recommend, why some brands appear and others don't, and what you can do to become the answer. By the end, you will know the 3 things your company can do to appear for the most important AI answers across platforms. Let's start with a real example. For this video, I asked 3 different AI tools the same question. Here's the interesting part. The answers were completely different. ChatGPT recommended one set of companies, Perplexity suggested a few others. Google AI mode actually showed me an entirely different set of options. Same question, different winners. So why does that happen? Well, it turns out AI tools rely on different sources across the internet. Researchers have analyzed thousands of AI answers for us. The results of their studies reveal something interesting. AI platforms are each built with different trust signals. They all depend on different types of sources. ChatGPT often cites sources that it can double check across Wikipedia, business websites, and industry publications. Perplexity heavily cites Reddit discussions. We're talking forums or authoritative community threads wherever they exist. And Google AI overviews often cite index blog guides, informational articles, and specific sections of YouTube videos containing the answer. So if your brand only shows up in traditional SEO results, you might be invisible across most AI tools. And that creates a huge problem. Right now, the industry is struggling. AI platforms have been taking over keyword searches, but most businesses have no idea what those answers look like. And unlike traditional Google search, there's no ranking page to check. Search behavior and answers are changing fast. Instead of page lists of short tail keywords like best CRM software, instructions can contain specifics like what's the best CRM for a 10-person sales team. And the AI does the comparison for them. The traditional funnel of research to website sessions to comparisons and then deciding has started collapsing. One AI conversation drives the research and comparisons. Marketing teams have seen clicks diminish because users are given the answer before they have to click a link, which means the real question becomes, how does the AI decide who to recommend? In traditional SEO, the goal was simple. Rank #1 for keywords on Google. With AI search, the mission is entirely different. You're not just trying to rank, you're trying to become the answer. Now, some you may have heard call this Generative Engine Optimization or Answer Engine Optimization, but the core idea is simple. AI systems don't just analyze your website, they can analyze the entire internet's opinion about your brand. Mentions, reviews, discussions, videos, articles, all of it becomes training data. Now, to influence those answers, only 3 things matter. 1. Analytics. Understanding where your brand and where competitors appear in AI answers. 2. Actions. Influencing the signals that AI sees across the internet for your industry. And 3. Content. Creating the type of information AI actually cites. First, you have to know your current visibility. You need to review exactly what prompts people ask, what already appears in answers, and which competitors are showing up instead of you. Tools like ZeroRank not only track answers across major platforms, they fully organize daily chats so you can see which sources the AI is citing. There are 2 main types of signals that actions actually influence. The first are basic on-page signals. At a high level, AI prefers content that clearly answers questions with expertise, uses a mix of natural language, contextual phrases, and specific speech patterns, and anything that includes examples and verified testimonials. Comparison pages, FAQs, instructional buyer guides, all these work exceptionally well for influencing answers. Simply having the right information AI can find about you is just the start, though. The more organized, verifiable, and easy to scan your content is, the higher the chances of being included in answers. Which takes us to off-page signals. Because AI is only looking to give the most accurate information possible. The right publications, UGC, credible mentions, anything across the internet matters. And this is one of the big reasons SEO has changed so much, because AI pays specific attention to places that are harder to manipulate. AI is highly invested in authoritative online communities. This is designed specifically so black hat link networks produce little to no impact. For example, earlier we mentioned Perplexity. It frequently crawls and cites Reddit discussions. Well, what's the advantage? Is that safer? Yes, because product recommendations are held in check and tested by networks of real users. That means that AI systems can then pick up the nuances of what everyone is saying and use every mention like a vote. And every vote becomes a signal. Before you leave this video, try something. Open Chat GPT and ask, what are the best companies in your industry? If your brand isn't mentioned, now you understand the problem. AI is already recommending companies, and if you're not one of them, you're invisible. Right now, we're at the beginning of a huge shift in how people discover brands. AI tools are quickly becoming the first place people ask for recommendations, and the companies that understand that early will have a massive advantage. My name is Zach. I've led enterprise SEO and technical auditing for over a decade. And if you're curious how your brand appears in AI answers, you can run it through Zero Rank and see exactly where you show up today. The link is in the description below. That's all for this episode, but if watching this helped you understand how AI search works, hit like, subscribe to the channel, and tell us in the comments, how often a day do you use ChatGPT or AI to research products for you? I read every comment, and I would love to learn what your favorite AI tool is. See you in the next video as we tackle the final frontier of SEO, AI search.